Still David, still One Up Gaming, still episode 368 of the One Up Gaming podcast. We've had the games played this week, so watch those videos. We've got podcasts, please listen to us, watch us, all that good stuff. We have giveaways of competitions. We're hopefully going to do an EA Sports FC24 competition, prizes to give away and things like that. But we're into this week's news. Did I say I'm David and this is One Up Gaming? Can't remember. I'm an idiot. Let's fly through this week's news. So first of all, it looks like Final Fantasy VII Rebirth is exclusive to PS5 for at least 3 months. So basically they're saying that it'll come to PC and then maybe Xbox. So the PlayStation release date is the PlayStation's release date is, it must be February. February 29th, 2024. And then, as of the... anyway, it looks like it might be coming to PC and Xbox. But we'll find out later. Because of contracts and stuff, it's very hard for them to say, yes, it's coming out on this, or no, it's not coming out on that. Because people are idiots. And people, it should just be, oh look everyone, we've all got these all amazing games. Anything that's made by a third-party developer, in my opinion, should be multi-platform. Anything that's made by a first party, yes, make them exclusive if you want. But we'll see what happens, won't we? We'll see. So I will sort of say the next bit of news is Mario Kart 8 Deluxe Booster Course Pass Wave 6 arrives this holiday as the final wave of DLC. Is that more incentive or more instruction that the Nintendo Switch is going to be phased out for the Switch 2 or the new console next year? So basically it'll add Diddy Kong, Funky Kong, Pauline, Peachette. Who the hell's Peachette? And Daisy Circuit for Mario Kart Wii. While we don't get an actual release date, Nintendo did share an extended look at the content with part of this final wave. And it's important to note that Diddy Kong is from Mario Kart Double Dash, Funky Kong is from Mario Kart Wii, and Pauline and Peachette are from Mario Kart Tour. I don't know why that's important to know. Each wave of the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe Booster Course Pass includes 8 courses, so we know others will join Daisy Circuit from Mario Kart Wii. We will surely learn more as we get closer to the holiday season. This new content is available to all players who have purchased the $24.99 Booster Course Pass, in addition to those who are subscribed to Nintendo Switch Online plus expansion pack membership. Oh god, I don't know. I don't know why, but I don't like the fact that you have to buy this and then you also have to be a subscriber to this and not. It just seems very weird. But it might be because I'm not a Nintendo gamer. I don't play on the Switch. I've bought 2, I sold 2. I wasn't a big fan. But I guess I must be wrong because the Switch is massive. So anyway, let us know in the comments. Next up, ex-Man United star Mason Greenwood reinstated for EA Sports FC24. Now, do you reckon Man United have done this? Instead of cancelling his contract, they've let him go out on loan in the hope that he'll be playing for a full year. He'll come back to Man United and then people won't kick up as much fuss. Or do you reckon they're just being nice and letting him have his 2-3 year contract on $100,000 a week and then just letting him go somewhere else just to do stuff? Anyway, he's been reinstated in FC24 after a 2-game absence from the FIFA games. Greenwood was pulled from FIFA 22 following his arrest on January 30th, 2022. And was not included in last year's FIFA 23. Charges against him, including attempted rape and assault, were dropped on February the 2nd this year. He denied all the alleged offences. Following his loan move to Spanish side Getafe, Greenwood is now back in the game for FC24. In a statement issued to IGN, EA confirmed Greenwood appears in FC24 as part of the active roster players at Getafe, but will not appear in the Ultimate Team mode at launch. EA Sports FC24 authentically reflects the active rosters of teams and clubs in the real world of football. as he is now part of an active roster with Getafe FC. No, Getafe CF. I think it should be FC, surely. Mason Greenwood will be included in FC 24 as Greenwood is now part of the active roster. Blah 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 blah. Nash Greenwood will leave the club following an internal investigation. Blah blah blah. Anyway, his decision follows a similar call from Football Manager maker Sports Interactive, which recently confirmed Greenwood's return to this year's Football Manager. Yeah. I don't know why I'm saying what do you guys think. It's not great. Things happened in the real world and shit happens. You're either going to be in the camp of let him back into the game, let him is a young lad who made mistakes, or this, that, the other, or you're on the other camp, which is like burn him, is an evil devil, burn him. And unfortunately, in real life, there's a lot more grey areas you have to try and filter your way through. But anyway, next up, Tomb Raider 1, 2 and 3 Remaster Collection is releasing in February. The first 3 Tomb Raider games have been remastered and they are set to arrive on February the 14th, 2024. Will not only feature updated visuals, but they will include all the expansions and secret levels for each game. Players will be able to toggle between the original polygon look of the games and the updated visuals whenever they desire. The news was announced during Nintendo's Direct, so the collection is obviously coming to Nintendo Switch. Aspyr and Crystal Dynamics confirmed in a release after the event. It's also coming to PlayStation 5, PlayStation 4, Xbox Series X, S1 and PC. Yeah, I'm not really going to go into this piece. But I did like the old Tomb Raider games. I thought they were really fun. They might not hold up very well now because they were quite broken mess, control-wise. So hopefully they will make some updates to the controls and it'll get better with the games and it'll just be a fun game. Good little collection. If it was me, I know it might not be cool or hip. I'd have included like Revelations and all the other ones on the PlayStation 1. I think there was 5 of them, I think. You might as well, at that point, you might as well do all 5 of them. But that's my ideas. Let us know in the comments. Next up, Ubisoft Montreal in turmoil amid what developers are calling broken promises. On September the 11th, most of the over 4,000 employees at Ubisoft Montreal returned to the office in Montreal's Mile End for the first time in 3 years. Bloody hell. But hardly anyone seems happy about it, and many are furious at what they're calling broken promises from Ubisoft leadership. They announced the employees will be returning to the office beginning September 11th. The studio's intranet has been lighting up with posts ranging from mild concern to outright anger. IGN has viewed a number of comments on the situation across multiple Ubisoft internal postings, including over 270 comments on the announcement post alone, almost all which were negative. Many of the comments list numerous issues employees had historically had working from the office before as reasons not to return: noisy calls in an open office, increased expenses, and lack of sufficient equipment or accommodations. But the anger also runs deeper and the inherent problems while returning to the office amid a wider company culture of layoffs, game cancellation, and abuse of allegations. This mandated office return seems to be the final straw in a number of employees who feel that Ubisoft management indifference to its workers has gone on too long. I'm not going to go into all of this because I'm sorry, but if you work for a company and they're paying your wages, it's like, I know it's completely different, but I work in care, and even during COVID, even when the people I was looking after and caring for had COVID, I had to go in there every day and care for them. If I caught it or I got ill, yes, I would have like the 7 days off, but then it was straight back to work. It was like I couldn't have days off, I couldn't have time off. It was like you had to be in there to make sure that those people, the most vulnerable people, were looked after and were cared for. So yes, it's been nice that you could work from home for 3 years, but come on, you work for a company, you need a home base, you need to have a touchdown point, and I just don't understand why all the anger. I mean, I do understand that there's so much shit happens, but unfortunately, life's shit. Hit push through, get through. Leave us comments. What do you think? The next bit of news: Paper Mario and the Thousand-Year Door remake announced for Switch after years of fan demand. Has there really been years of fan demand? I don't know. Finally coming to Nintendo Switch, a remake of the acclaimed RPG by Intelligent Systems was announced during today's Nintendo Direct, giving a new generation an opportunity to appreciate its unique charm. Part of the long-running Paper Mario series, Thousand-Year Door mixes beautiful 3D animation with distinct 2D visuals. It joins the remake of the Super Mario RPG announced during the Nintendo Direct back in June. Fans have been demanding a re-release of Paper Mario The Thousand-Year Door for years now, citing its charming writing, strong RPG mechanics, and its lack of availability outside of the GameCube. This is when you can tell that the Nintendo Switch is done, because there's been no major Nintendo Switch games announced, and a lot of these ones are getting announced are remakes of old games. Might be wrong, but what do you think? Let me know in the comments. Is it me being an idiot, or is it me being thoughtful and thinking of the fact that, yeah, a lot of these games are just now remakes of stuff they're just trying to push out to make it look like they've got a full calendar of games? Let us know in the comments. Next up, F-Zero 99 announced for Nintendo Switch, and it's out today. Oh, that was out a couple of days ago, I guess. Another game for the Nintendo Switch Online service. It'll pit 99 players against each other in a high-stakes race where only one racer will come out victorious. It was announced for Nintendo Switch, and it's out today, free for Nintendo Switch Online members. Let's skip through. Yeah, I mean, I would like to give this a go. I think this is a nice little game. I mean, I'll just come off that because, yeah, I think this sort of game I do like. I do love this sort of weirdness. I think last week I played the Arkanoid, like a remake of Arkanoid, and it had like a big multiplayer sort of mode on it. And I love those sort of things. It's just different. You're playing the game, you're playing it how it's meant to be played, but there's hundreds of people involved, and it's just fun. Fun. So next up, not gaming news, but Drew Barrymore says she won't resume her show until the strike is over. I have no words. It's weird because last week on here, I had the news that she was going to go back onto the show, and the writers weren't going to write it, but they were going to do other bits, I don't know. So basically, alongside sharing an apology for any hurt she has caused, Drew Barrymore has announced that she will not be resuming her talk show, The Drew Barrymore Show, until the WGA strike has ended. Barrymore took to Instagram to share the news, saying she has no words to fully express how sorry she is to anyone she hurt during the process. I've listened to everyone. I'm making a decision to pause the show's premiere until the strike is over. I have no words to express my deepest apologies to anyone I have hurt, and of course to our incredible team who works on the show and has made it what it is today. We really tried to find our way forward, and I truly hope to find for a resolution for the entire industry very soon. So yeah, I think she must have had a load of people going, "What the hell are you doing, you idiot? Stop what you're doing. It's just not on. You can't make a live sort of like talk show based thing when you've got no writers. That's what you need for the jokes, for the gags, for the links. Yes, you can ad lib, but is that really worth the effort and the time?" Anyway, David, One Up Gaming, episode 368. Thank you all for watching. Being me, David, podcast. I don't know what I'm talking about. Anyway, thank you.